Hello everyone, this is Kerry Anderson. Hope you all doing well. Into the video, I'll be talking about how to stop loving someone and start moving on. So if you like the video related to manifest power, I would like to request you all please to subscribe the channel, hit the bell icon and give thumbs up so that I will come up with more and more videos with lots and lots of information. So here we begin. Let's go. How to stop loving someone and start moving on. Most people would agree you generally can't help who you fall in love with, but in some circumstances, you might wish that were not the case. Maybe you love someone who does not feel the same way about you. The longing that accompanies one sided love can affect emotional well being and cause a lot of discomfort. So perhaps you love someone who continually demonstrate they don't have your best interest at heart. Maybe you and partner love each other intensely but have too much differences to sustain a lasting partnership. Regardless of the situation, love is a complicated emotion. And even when it's clear that a relationship is not doing you any favors, it can feel impossible to simply turn off your feelings. These tips can help you start the process of moving forward. The very first one, acknowledge the truth of the situation. Optimism is not a bad trait. In fact, the ability to hold on to hope in difficult or painful situation is typically considered a sign of personal strength. But when it comes to struggling relationship, it's more helpful to consider the present reality than the future you imagine. The person you love may not feel the same way, or maybe you feel wildly in love during intimate moments, but spend the rest of your time together disagreeing over just about everything. Now, identify the relationship needs and deal breakers, taking a careful look at what you want from a relationship as well as what you absolutely don't want can help you pinpoint the ways the love and trust may not be the best match. Say you and your FWB have a great thing going. The more time you spend together, the more connected you feel. Eventually, you realize you have fallen in love with them. But there's one big issue. Days, sometimes a week or more, often pass without you hearing from them. You send them Facebook messages and notice they have been online, but there is still no reply. If you prioritize good communication in relationship, their inability to get back to you in a timely manner is a pretty good indicator that they are not a good match. When you recognize the way someone you love doesn't quite meet your needs, you might have an easier time getting over your feelings, except what the love meant to you. Some love might always scratch at your heart. Some relationships, especially those that were an integral part of growth at pivotal times in our lives, thread through the inner making of who we become. Denying your emotion or their significance can hold you back. Honoring your experience and letting those intense feelings become part of your past can help you begin to find peace and move forward. Now, what's more, acknowledging the past importance of your love can help you see how it's no longer serving you. So look to the future. Love for an ex or someone who doesn't return your feelings can limit you. If you stay stuck on someone you can't have a relationship with, you will likely have a hard time finding happiness with anyone else. Even if you don't feel ready for anything serious, casual dating can help you realize there are plenty of great people out there. Once you do want to date more seriously, finding the right partner might still prove challenging. It often takes some time. Dating frustration can make it especially tempting to dwell on the person you already love. So prioritize other relationships. People getting over heartbreak often tend to forget about other important relationships in their life. Your friends and family members can offer support as you work to heal. They may even have some helpful insight or wisdom to share from their own experiences. Loved ones can also provide strength and guidance if you are trying to heal from the effect of a toxic relationship. Just be sure to pay attention to how your interactions make you feel. If you feel someone is judging you or your choices or making you feel bad in other ways, it may be wise to limit your time with them. Now, the spend time on yourself. When you feel head over heels in love, you might make small or not so small changes to your appearance or personality to align with what you think they want in a partner. Consider those part of yourself you might have denied, pushed down, or altered. Maybe you dress more snazzily that you would prefer, started following as a sport you had a zero interest in, or gave up on your favorite hobby, or perhaps you avoided fully expressing your emotions and stopped asking for what you needed. Do you feel comfortable with those changes? Thinking about the parts of yourself that you could have easily lost in the relationship may help diminish love for someone who didn't truly love for you. So give yourself space. This may seem like an obvious step, but it's an important one. When you are ready to move on, distance can be your best friend. Even an occasional text, call, or Snapchat can rekindle those feelings you thought you had already left behind. You may want to avoid contacting the person unless you really need to, like if you share custody of children or work together. If you're friends who used to spend a lot of time hanging out, it may be wise to spend time with other friends for the time being. You might want to maintain your friendship. That's not a bad goal if the relationship was healthy, but consider waiting until the intensity of your love fades. Otherwise, you may end up causing yourself unnecessary pain. So understand it may take some time. Feelings of love can and do fade, but this generally is not a rapid process and it's very normal to feel a lot of this discomfort in the meantime. So here are some tips to help you through this period. So have patience with yourself. Practice self-compassion by telling yourself what you might tell a friend in the same situation. Accept that it's natural to hurt. Remind yourself the pain won't last forever. That's all about the manifest power in this video. I hope you really loved this. This is Carrie Anderson. That's all in this video. I will definitely come in the next video with my another content. Till then, God bless you. Take care. Bye-bye.